You know, even though I'm not really out in my man cave in my little studio tonight, thank God I have a family that looks out and cares. That that even though one person is kind of down at the moment, I got the rest of the crew to fill in for me. As a matter of fact, I'll drop my
Oh,
face for real quick. Good evening! Good evening! Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening! Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rob. Thank you. Welcome to the report. So tonight we're doing a little something different. Being that I am out on the road and the rest of the other people is kind of like out and they're home and whatever, I gonna have the master and the mistress of ceremonies gonna be taking over for the show tonight, and I gonna be one of the commentators today. So without any further ado, Rob, Misfit, the floor is yours.
Well, as the man said, welcome to the Chefrazzi Report. Today we are taking. We're going to take a little bit over. Yes, we're going to take a little bit over. Yes, I am the master of ceremony today, and we are going to enjoy this day. But before we get going, Lone Wolf, how are you today?
oh man. Give me a minute. My restaurant was open last night.
I call suicide watch.
No. Let's get everybody in a good mood before we kill. Let's get good moods first.
Hey, look here. My restaurant made some revenue.
Oh,
Good
so
revenue.
All right. We made some good money. Good job. All right. Misfit,
What's good?
how are you today?
I am ecstatic. Boy, oh boy, do I have some words today. And besides that, on a serious note,
Mhm.
I want to say happy anniversary to him upstairs. I will, we are approaching our second year of marriage on Wednesday. So love you, babe.
Aww.
Oh, thank you so very much. Chef, we already know how you're doing, but you are more than welcome to say it again. How are you doing today, sir? Oh, I guess he's working. That's cool. That's cool. All right, that's fine. Can't get right. You're on time
Yo.
today. Great job. You are on time. Can't get right. What's going on? How are you today, sir?
I'm all right. I'm all right, bro. Can't call it.
No.
Long day today, but I'm here. That's the
It's all
best
right.
part.
Hey.
During the next section, you downstairs. Downstairs. You can't say nothing about foot or ball.
Oh, yes, I can.
No. See,
Too early.
no. Ask the master and ask the Mr. and Mrs. of the ceremony. We got new rules today. No. We will not do that today. Everybody's going to get a turn. Everybody's going to have their time of conversation. We're gonna make this a little fun. We're gonna make this interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and get started early. Let's go ahead and get the early window out the way, which was the only early game that we had, which we were down there in good London. We were in good London, and we saw the soon to be home team of the Jacksonville Jaguars get demolished by those touchdown Bears. They look actually interesting these last couple of weeks. It looks like they found their mojo. They're finding a little groove. Caleb Williams, he's starting to try to turn and look like Jaden Daniels a little bit, trying to get himself back into the rookie of the year conversation. But they did well. They scored 35 points, 35 to 16. They went to London, and now they're 4-2. I'm gonna shoot this over to Can't Get Right now. Can't Get Right. This is how we're gonna work with this. See, unlike last time we did this, I got a timer this time around. So we're gonna have everybody give about a good minute to give their good soliloquy about each conversation that we have, and then we're gonna take it, and then we're gonna keep on with the next one. Are we clear?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's get this timer going. We got a minute to go. Give your take on the Bears starting now.
Congratulations to the Bears. They beat Jacksonville, so they won in London. Caleb Williams looked real good. Keenan Allen he finally woke up. Keenan Allen, he really was an X factor of that game. I say the Bears defense, they was all on Trevor Lawrence. Jacksonville is that your king? Like you gave this man all this money, and he's not even producing now that he got that money. And it's sad, I mean, it's sad because Trevor, who the hell was you throwing the ball to yesterday? Good Lord. That's all I could say. Who the hell was you throwing the ball to? Where was Travis Etienne? Like, why is he in the why is like he guy ain't giving him the ball? You know what I'm saying? I mean Jacksonville looked horrible. It looked horrible. And I mean they spent all that money to Trevor Lawrence and he's not even doing nothing. But big up to the Bears on a great win. A great win. I mean they beat the S word off them.
All right. You hit that 1 minute mark on the head. Good job. I'll give you that answer who he was throwing to. He was throwing to Evan Ingram because he was the only one that was catching the ball. Everybody else just was like they just wanted to be there in London just for the lights, the giggles, and just to be around good people. That's probably what happened. But Lone Wolf, you got a minute. Roll it.
Well, to answer your question, Trevor Etienne had a hamstring injury, so he did not return. That's your answer. Secondly, on the other hand, you gotta blame. Yeah, you're gonna blame something to Trevor Lawrence, but Doug Peters and Trent Block, I got a problem with y'all, especially Trent Block, who I have no love lost for him because it's the same Trent Block who ran Jim Harbaugh out of San Francisco. That's the same guy. You authorized $270 million to Trevor Lawrence. And he played like crap. You did. And now, to be honest with you, both their seats are hot, but Trent Block is hotter than Doug Peters. Okay. But it was a good win for the Bears.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Look, when you making 270, you got to get some wins out your belt.
What's good? Show your money worth now.
I don't know. And it looked like Travis Etienne might be on the trading blocks from what I've been hearing. Misfit.
What's that?
Do you need a minute to have this conversation or do I don't need to set the timer for you?
You don't need to set a timer for me. Mine is very simple and borderline disrespectful.
Go for it.
Trevor Lawrence and Can't Get Right got something in common.
Uh-oh.
Me?
They can't get right.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one, Miss.
Listen, I got a whole lot of them today. Just you bet.
Oh no, you see. You can't get right. I got a funny feeling this is gonna be even a longer day for you today. But I'm gonna make mine short and sweet about this. Jacksonville's trash. They've been trash all year long. That one win was just a monopoly. Probably not. They might get maybe 2 more wins out of this, and it's probably gonna be near the end of the season where it don't really even matter. I got no faith in Jacksonville. They gave him the money, and he didn't even show no production. So
I agree.
Point, what are we gonna do? Chicago look like they're back on the right track, and I like how they're going. They got a couple of more days off before they play their next game, but I think it's a good look for them so far. So we're gonna go on and keep on with the next.
Before you continue, we should go pick the Monday night game before we go any further.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, that's great. That was my next one. I was gonna get to the Monday night game before we get to the rest of the slate. Very simple. 2 teams, same division, don't like each other. Bills have owned the Jets. Jets try to make a comeback after Robert Saleh has been fired. It's so close that they got this as a 1-point favorite for the Bills.
Absolutely.
Only 1 point.
That's a pick'em.
That's literally what it is. It's literally a pick'em. They don't trust that Josh Allen, with his concussion that he took the last week, is not going to be productive. And others believe that Aaron Rodgers is going to be, this could be his life or death game, because if they don't win this game, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to be as a Jet any more longer than he's supposed to be. But Misfit, pick a winner.
This is a hard one. Josh Allen will throw an interception.
So we're expecting the one thing that someone's been wanting to say all year.
Oh yeah, he gonna say that. He gonna say that this weekend. Guaranteed. Okay. But I'm taking the Bills for this one because I feel like there's going to be a lot of discourse. The Jets don't have it together yet. They're still trying to figure out and process the loss of Robert Saleh because the players really did love him. And I don't think they're going to have it together in time.
All right. Okay. All right. Can't get right.
This is this is definitely an arch and rival game, and it's a tough game to call. But because when they do play, the scores always do be close. But I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the Jets. I don't know why. I just got as I'm watching this game right now, and I'm watching what they doing to the Bills defense right now. I think the Jets might edge them by a field goal.
Okay. All right. Lone Wolf.
I always be the coach. Always do the code. New coach, new win,
New look.
Jets, and with now Nathaniel Hackett no longer calling the offensive play, it looks totally different.
Okay.
So give me the Jets, and I think they'll beat them by a touchdown.
All right. I like it. I like it. Yeah. No Nathaniel Hackett calling plays, but he's still the OC. This is unfortunately a night that Aaron would like to get a win because if people forgot, this is also the same place against the same team where he tore his Achilles last year, night one. So he would like to get a get back off that. I just don't think it's going to be the night. I think Josh Allen is just going to remind them that we still own y'all, just like Aaron Rodgers has been saying about the Bears. So unfortunately, I think this is going to be a Josh Allen day. He's going to remind the world that he is Josh Allen, and mind you, if you think Aaron won't get back, y'all think Josh Allen don't want to get back after what happened to them last year. Remember, they were up by so much, and they blew the game off of a punt return for a touchdown. So I don't think he wants to get that. He wants to get that one back. So I'm gonna go roll with the Bills. It's a tough game to pick because both teams are incompetent at something. One's defense has been depleting, one's offense has been depleting. Something's got to give. So I'm going to roll with the team that has the better offense than defense. So that's how I feel about it. All right, now let's get to these game slates from yesterday, and I'm going to work a little backwards, and I'm going to go with the night game, which was I told y'all the trash game, the Bengals and the Giants. This was trash indefinitely. I said from the very beginning, this was a game I did not think deserved to be on Sunday Night Football. I thought Washington and Baltimore deserved that game. I am very upset that CBS did not want it to flex it, but they should have. And now NBC is paying the price for it because that rating was probably so low.
Horrible.
Probably didn't even want to be watched after the first quarter. Outside of me personally, Joe Burrow getting that one touchdown, none of these teams are impressive.
Nah.
Sorry to say this. None of them are impressive to me. I don't think the Bengals have improved offensively. Maybe it might take longer than I expected. Maybe they'll find something, but I don't see nothing outside of Joe Burrow, Chase, and T. Higgins. That's basically it. Giants are just what they are, pathetic. I think that Brian Dable might be the next one, might be gone before the season ends.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's the unfortunate part because they're not going to try to get rid of Daniel Jones yet because it's
that damn GM.
They need to get. Hey, there's a lot of people in that Giants building they might need to get rid of first, but unfortunately,
Can I say it?
Yes, go ahead, Misfit. Take it over.
You should have paid Saquon. You should have paid Saquon Barkley. I don't know what y'all did, or what you should have done, or what you thought you could have done. You should have paid Saquon. The end.
Yeah, that's the trend of the year. I mean, we watched it on Hard Knocks. They literally had a phone conversation, and then they said you let them go ahead and test free agency, and that was the worst thing they could have done because as soon as they heard that, those Eagles made a phone call, and arguably it's been the best decision they made. But we'll get to the Eagles in a minute. Lone Wolf, make it short and sweet about this game.
Well, to be honest with you, what game? I went to sleep.
There you go.
I mean,
I don't know about y'all. I went to sleep.
There you go.
I was at my second job, and I was like watching it on one of the Stream East app and stuff. And after the first quarter, I'm like, "What the hell? Why the hell did they put this game on for Sunday night? You better put in the Washington Baltimore." Unfortunately, I hate to say the Ravens, but the reason why, because that was an arch and rival game. You know, you better put in the Washington Baltimore game on there. Unfortunately, I'm going to say that.
See,
but
here's my thing about that. See, I think they realized they think New York was going to make twice the money by having the Giants and the Jets on there, but they're only making really one good money, which is today. So the Giants game was just a terrible one. Hey, Ali, we're gonna make this.
Yes, sir. I'm back. Yeah, what up? Talk to me.
Yeah, make it short and sweet. I'm going in the reverse way. We're going to the ugly game, which is the night game. We're talking about that first. Make it short and sweet.
Yo, Jets and the Bills.
No. Oh yeah, you can pick that too. Pick that too.
James Cook is out.
Oh,
yeah, pick that too. Oh, James Cook's
okay.
out.
Well,
they didn't even announce that.
What?
James Cook's not playing tonight?
No, James Cook.
They just saying that now.
Oh.
No, they didn't. They said that an hour ago, sir. They said that an hour ago. Yeah. Anyways, so let's start with the Jets and the Bills first, okay?
Yeah.
Now, Jets and the Bills, let's get this out the way. New offensive coordinator. We don't know how good he will be because the last time we saw this bastard, he was coaching Derrick Henry in Tennessee. So God knows what we're going to see with that bastard. What we did see in Josh Allen ain't been turning the ball over, but at the same time, they ain't been winning games. So we're going to see if this man wants to be a king today, or you're going to have Lone Wolf talking about his ass on Thursday night. So
fair enough.
I will be honest. I know the Bills are favored, but give me the you know what? Give me the Jets. The Jets play good against them, and I'll take the Jets. 24-20.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Run the ball, please.
And here's the thing: they've already started running the ball. T. Johnson got a 12-yard reception, and they're already past the halfway mark. They're 2nd and 7 at Jets 41. They're already moving.
I ain't talking about Buffalo. I'm talking about New York.
Well, New York ran the ball too. They just ran it. They scored the first points. They got 3 points right now.
Oh, now speaking of New York, you want me to talk about that itchy game we watched last night and fell asleep on?
Short and sweet.
Oh, I got you. Joe Burrow messed up a lot of people's tickets scoring first, and the Bengals are still alive. Anything else?
Nope, that's as good as we gonna get. That's good. That's the only good thing about that game.
Sound good to me.
Now, since I said we're going kind of like in a reverse order, let's go ahead and get the ugly games out the way. We're gonna start off first. Unfortunately, we're gonna start with the Texans and the Patriots. Just short and sweet. Short and sweet, Ali. Short and sweet.
Drake May. He looked like he could be. He looked like he got some promise. At least the man threw more touchdowns than Jacoby Brissett. But I'll say Drake May played pretty good, even though we got our ass kicked.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Can't get right.
I mean, Houston and Patriots. I mean, they kicked the Patriots' ass, but I give it to Drake May. He did look better than Jacoby Brissett. I give that. CJ Stroud, the team was doing their thing. Houston looked good.
Lone Wolf.
Drake May looked like he belongs in the NFL. Now the only thing you need to give Drake May is another one wide receiver.
Some help.
That's it. We'll mix the offensive line. That's all.
Help and a line. That's all I need.
All right.
First
Misfit.
overall pick.
Misfit.
Oh, yes. So I called this game. I called it, and I said it was going to be what it was. And I said to bro, no disrespect. But like everybody else has said with Drake May, you are showing so much promise. So much promise that you scored more touchdowns than the highest paid TD in the league.
Get the man credit. Get the man credit, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, you missed it. I've been throwing shots. I've been throwing shots since I got up on here.
She has. But that's okay. We'll keep it sweet for right now. And Ali, you said help. I have 2 words for you. Travis Hunter.
Yes. I'm telling you, I am on the case. I need that bastard over there.
Yep. Travis
Continue.
Hunter is the answer. Yes, that is
One first overall pick. Anything else is a farce.
That's right. That's the 2 words I have for this game. Travis Hunter.
Thank you.
That is the need.
Skip
right,
track.
Let's keep this going. Let's talk about a game that I said that I knew this was going to happen the way it was. I said this on the gram. Bucks and the Saints. I warned y'all about that.
Baker won't get you fired, Mayfield.
I told you. This is why everybody was so high about Atlanta. I said no. Till you beat the Bucks, you got to go through the Bucks, and until you prove me otherwise, the Bucks is still gonna win the South. And if they didn't prove to you yesterday that this South is theirs, well, you better wait till Atlanta goes to Tampa, because buddy, that's where the split's gonna happen, and that's where it might end. But that's my 2 cents on it. Baker, you did a great job. Bucky did well, and we got and looks like there's another running back in the field. Had 136 yards rushing and 1 touchdown off the same attempt as Bucky did. But Antonio, I'm gonna let you have it first because you called the 1 touchdown that I did not think was going to happen, but you called it right on the head, and he was the first touchdown of the day. Go ahead and talk about Chris Godwin.
Well, every time here's the thing, when Mike Evans played okay in New Orleans, but when all else fails, trust number 14. By the name of Chris Godwin. He plays better in New Orleans than Mike Evans, just like Mike Evans played better in Tampa than Chris Godwin.
Yep. Oh, and Antonio, the first touchdown belonged to Mr. Josh Allen himself.
Yeah.
All right. Ali, go ahead and talk about this game.
Baker won't get you fired. He continues to make sure he will not get coaches or players fired. And let's go ahead and call a spade a spade. Baker Mayfield is a top 10 quarterback, and he's on the fringe of being a top 5.
This year,
I don't care what nobody say. Once you are the successor to Brady, you have a lot of pressure bust pipe in your ass. And Baker Mayfield right now is checking off all the boxes of being a legitimate top 10 quarterback in this league. I will say the Bucks is definitely also a top 5 team in the NFC. Period. I'm done.
No doubt. I give you that. Yeah, these Bucks. I mean, I said from the beginning, this is still the Bucks division until somebody knocks them off, and this is the reason why. I mean, I even said it.
Hold on. No,
I'm not gonna say that.
Atlanta will have something to say about it.
Because they already beat Tampa Bay.
They beat Tampa.
Atlanta will have something to say. Atlanta have his fair shot because they gave Carolina the shaft yesterday. But I still think there's a Bucks division to lose.
Yeah, And see, the only difference is this time around. See, Atlanta did what they were supposed to do, which was win at home. Now Tampa's got to do the same thing and win at home as well. See, that's the caveat to it. See,
Yeah.
Atlanta did what they need to do and handle business at home. Now Tampa's got to do the same thing because they know they're a game ahead of them, but they know they're with them winning it. But go ahead, can't get right. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead, since you've been the only one on the New Orleans bandwagon.
I don't know why the hell he is.
Listen, I mean, all I'm gonna say is that Spencer Rattler, I mean, he did we was talking about yesterday, talking about how garbage he was, but at least he threw one touchdown. I give that much. You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay, they look for real. Tampa Bay is for real in that division. Tampa Bay and Atlanta, they the main two teams that's looking for real in that division. I mean, New Orleans is always gonna give a fight. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans will give a fight. You know, but Baker Mayfield is making the difference this year. You know, he looks more comfortable in Tampa Bay's offense. He's getting guys, and he's producing. You know, and Chris Godwin is definitely an X factor of yesterday's game because you know you slow down Mike Evans, who's gonna slow down Chris Godwin? And New Orleans don't have that cornerback that could hold Godwin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so I will say that Baker Mayfield is making the difference, and he's definitely in the top 5 in quarterbacks this year. This year, I would say, in production and all that stuff. So
top 5, gone too far. I said top 10, fringe 5. You're going too far. I can name 5 quarterbacks right now that's better than him.
I'm listening.
Here's okay. I'll give you that answer. That's very simple. You got still till you knock him off. You still got Patrick Mahomes that is still better than him.
Right.
Jared Goff is still better than him.
That's
wait. Time out. He beat Jared Goff already.
I said
Tampa Bay did beat Detroit.
He beat Jared Goff.
I still think Jared Goff is better than him this year.
You don't see what Jared Goff did to. You know what, Ali? Shut up, Ali. I'm getting ahead of the show. I'm sorry. I'm not the host.
No.
I'm not the host.
He need to be put in the corner. He need to be put in timeout right now.
Sorry. No, sir. You almost did it to your damn self. I didn't even want to talk about them yet.
You did, yes, but yes.
You wanted to tell me. You wanted to go ahead out of your bleeping mouth to go tell me.
MC ceremonies. I think Mr. Chefrazzi need to be put in timeout. What you think?
No. You need a timeout. With your stupidness trying to talk about Baker Mayfield better than Jared Goff. You better stop your BS.
When it came to that one-on-one game, come on now.
Hold on.
I'm talking about production statistically wise. You gonna tell me that Jared Goff ain't better than Baker Mayfield? It was one time Jared Goff, a whole game went perfect. 2 games he almost went perfect, you know.
That's true.
And you see what? I'm not gonna go ahead of myself. I'm sorry, Miss Mata Ceremonies. You can continue. I'm sorry. Oh, where is he? Oh, he might have been out. Hold on, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
My computer acted a little wonky, but we're back.
Oh, okay. You can continue.
It's okay. It's all right. But yes, they're about 5.
Probably hostile. Probably hostile in the car.
Okay. But it's about 5 to 8 quarterbacks that's better than Baker Mayfield right now. But he is top 10. Don't get me wrong. Baker is top 10 quarterback right now. I think he's got this team going on the right trajectory of getting at least winning the AFC South, having a home game, possibly might be instead of them being 4, if they get a spring few more wins, they could be like the 3rd best team in the NFC this year. That's very possible.
No, you're going too far.
No, I'm just saying it could. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm saying it could.
Okay. Fringe 3?
Yeah. It's a fringe 3. They're guaranteed the 4th spot. They're guaranteed the 4th spot. No matter what happens, the NFC South is going to be number 4. But it's a toss-up.
I will agree. Right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's get to, yeah, we're gonna go on. We're gonna go to the next whooping of the schedule. We got yeah. No, I'm just saying. No. See, I'm getting the good ones out. I'm getting the terrible ones out the way before we get to the juicy ones, because I know we're gonna take a while for the juicy.
Your bro, run it how you would like to run it. I'm giving you full trust of the keys.
Thank you. So we're gonna get another whooping game that wasn't even meant to be on the schedule. Arizona at Green Bay. Arizona at Green Bay. That's another one.
Who you want?
For people who thought that Jordan Love was this fragile quarterback that did not believe in themselves, you're wrong.
Oh shit!
You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're all the way wrong. 4 touchdowns, 258 yards. He threw it in. And hey, Romeo Dobbs, stay out of the doghouse. Stay out of the doghouse. Don't.
Matter of fact, I could take this.
Go
Romeo
ahead.
Dobbs, I need you to do. I don't take this the wrong way, but Romeo Dobbs, shut the hell up and ball.
Yep.
That's it.
Don't take this the wrong way. You see how you kept your mouth shut and you produce? That's all I need you to do. Because the next time I hear your little ass crying, they could get rid of your ass too. Because they got a guy named Dontavian Wicks that can produce like you. And there's a guy that's definitely better than you in Jordan Reed. As a matter of fact, he scored yesterday. That is definitely better than you. So don't think that Green Bay don't have weapons that they can't get rid of your sorry ass. See how you produced and had 2 touchdowns yesterday? If you just shut the hell up, you might be with a team that's gonna be going pretty far. Because Green Bay, I
very much.
Green Bay ain't got no issues with me. The only issue I have with them is how far they gonna go.
Fair enough. Lone Wolf.
How far it goes depends on their defense. That's going to be how far they go. It is their defense. They got to learn how to stop the run. If they can stop the run, they'll be A-okay. You sure got one of the best cornerbacks in Jameer Alexander. That's still give Marvin Harris Jr. a welcome to the NFL moment. Too bad Marvin Harris Jr. went down with a concussion.
He got welcome to the league. He'll be fine.
So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is this: Green Bay and the division they're in right now is going to be too tight.
You want to talk about all 4 of them in a gangbang session with each other?
Why are we talking about gangbang?
It's going to happen.
All right, let's go on back to discussion. Can't get right. Go ahead.
Oh boy. Hold on. What game? I'm sorry. What game? We talking about?
Cardinals and Packers.
Oh man, Green Bay look good. Jordan Love look good. Jordan Love look good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jordan had 4 touchdowns. Number one, that was a good game for Green Bay. The only difference about them, I say, is their defense stopping the run, and that's one of their weak points and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, Green Bay play like this, they definitely gonna be playoff bound. Is they gonna win that division? No, they're not gonna win the division, but they're gonna be that team that makes playoffs that can go to any stadium and win.
Can you take off if? Can you take off if? If Green Bay make it, take off if.
Well, I kind of understand why he's saying if, because the way this division is going right now,
Chicago ain't no slouch neither.
My prediction.
I agree with that, but hear me out on this before Rob speak. I'm saying this might be the first time, gentlemen and sister, that we have all 4 of them in the dance.
And who said that from the very beginning?
Yeah, you did.
I surely did. I said this could be the year. This could be the NFC North time, and all 4 teams are going in. Now the real question of it is, when they fight against each other, who is going to take over the North? Who's going to take over the North? That's the ultimate question that we won't find out until next week because
Next week.
I think because we got our first division rival games between the four. We're gonna find out all next week who's really the top team, not only in the NFC but also in the North.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that team? Because right now Minnesota says it's them, but Detroit said nope, I'm back. Green Bay said not on my watch, and the Bears and said we coming as well. So
Yeah.
and also shout out to the AFC North because they did something that has never been done ever. This is the only division for the first time and
All four of
ever.
them won in the same week.
Not only that, but all four of them have won 4 games in the first 6 weeks. No division has ever done this before, but the AFC North. But the NFC North. So
NFC
shout
North.
out to
Yeah.
the NFC North for getting all 4 teams with all 4 wins in the first 6 weeks of the league. So shout out to those 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NFC North. They're the only division that got 4 wins in the first 6 weeks. So great job to them. Now Now we're gonna talk about one more boring game before we get to these mid levels. Last boring game that I have on the conversation is the Colts and the Titans.
Yeah. Me?
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Guys, ma'am, can we all agree that Joe Flacco is the best backup quarterback in the league right now?
Amen to that.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that. Yes. Look what he did. Look what he did
Can
for
we
Cleveland
all
last year, and look what he's doing this
can
year for
we all
Indianapolis.
can we all just take a step back and be in reverence and give Joe Flacco the respect he deserves, a former Super Bowl champion that still knows how to throw the goddamn football?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Amen.
And
Because
I'll go even further. More he's doing this, his Hall of Fame credibility gets better and better by the year.
Absolutely.
yes, amen to that.
Absolutely.
And the fact that Joe Flacco is playing like this is only gonna help AR5 more. Because they don't need to rush him, and he can sit his ass down and watch a veteran run the field. So when you get back on the field, you don't make the same dumbass mistakes that you've been making, turning over the ball to the other team. You see, Joe Flacco, he might have had an interception yesterday, but damn it, the Colts won the game.
Yeah, that part.
No, you need to thank Joe Flacco and take him out to Tiffany's or something and get that man a ring for his wife or something. Because you owe him a solid. Because he been holding your ass down while you been turning over the ball and being injured, thinking that you ain't Glass. You want to end up being like Glass? You see what Glass is now?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Both Glass and Glass Jr. You see where they at now? Out the freaking league.
Oh no, I forgot. Oh, Junior's out, but the original Glass, he's in KC. I can't.
The point is, Robbie T, they don't have a damn job.
I agree. No, I agree. I agree with you. Joe Flacco, I think with his trajectory right now, the way that he's playing, not only with Cleveland but also with the Colts, it's going. His Hall of Fame resume is looking better.
Going up.
But here's the thing. Here's my thing. If I were these younger quarterbacks, I would be scared of guys like Joe Flacco. I would be terrified because they might be coming in here to help, but also in retrospect, you know why Joe Flacco is here. Because Joe knows you're going to get hurt. At some point of the year, you're going to get hurt, and he's going to be the captain to come out there and never let the job go until he's ready to let it go. So, as great as I think he is, and I've said it, I said that his Hall of Fame career right now, before he did with Cleveland, it was iffy because he was great for Baltimore, and then he had a sluggish moment and then he never resurfaced. Now that he's resurfacing and he's taking not only the Browns to the playoffs, but making the Colts actually better than what they were. And mind you, not only did they have AR out, JT was out. So you had two of your main pieces out, and you still won with the backup of Joe Flacco and everybody else. So I give kudos to them, but I want to touch on Tennessee right quick.
Oh,
let me get on Tennessee.
Oh, can I get a piece? Let me get a little piece of let me give me a little piece of Mr. Mayonnaise.
Yeah, because I can't. Yeah, because he's not even Will Levis today. He's mayonnaise.
Can I get a piece of Can I get a piece of mayonnaise? And you know what? Yeah. Just cause, guys, I'm gonna have to put my face on this one. Y'all can see me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? No, hell with that. You don't even deserve your name. Mayo. Mayonnaise.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, bro. Do you know in your weaponry you have not one but two I said let me I'm talking to Mayo. Stay out of this unless you want to gain Mayo's business. Thank you. You have not one but two number one receivers and a number two in Taj Boyd. I have not heard from Taj Boyd all season. Seems like he ain't even exist. But when Joe Burrow had him, he existed every day. You got a guy, DeAndre Hopkins, Nuke Hopkins, that has been doing nothing in his entire career than do top 10 plays every single week. A Hall of Fame wide receiver. And now, and insult to injury, gentlemen. If Tennessee couldn't even do better, they went ahead and blessed you with another damn one. And what did you do to that one? Ridley can't even see 5 targets out of your ass.
That part.
Much worse catch too. You know how many touchdowns Ridley got this year?
9. Maybe 1.
1. This is a top 10 talent wide receiver. And you, Mayo, you got 2 of them. And you're treating them like they're scrubs.
Yup.
What did the Titans see in you? Because I guarantee you, if my quarterback in New England was where you're at, I bet you that mom would have made sure he'd have got like 4 or 5 touchdowns out of that team, bro. Because all this time that they're talking about benching your ass, they should have been did it.
Yes, Lord. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No. Let me get this. I want to get this because I've been asking for this.
He's a piece of shit. Pardon my language.
Antonio.
No, I got cause for him, man. Because I hate when good quarterbacks when all these overrated quarterbacks the one come in the league and act like their head blown up and they play like shit.
Rob, sorry, Rob. I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to hate to say this, but I'm going to hate to say this.
Are you in the same boat as I am? Because I was just getting ready to say it.
I miss Ryan Tannehill.
Yep, that's exactly what I was talking. I was like, I was getting ready to say, you owe Ryan Tannehill a huge
I sure do.
Hold on.
Yeah, you owe him an apology.
I sure do owe Ryan Tannehill an apology.
And I won't even be mad. Hey, and Lone Wolf, I wouldn't even be mad at you when you do make an apology because we understand. We didn't expect someone to be worse than him.
Worse than that. And if Ryan Tannehill was here, I truly apologize to Ryan Tannehill because I've been riding him hard.
You have.
Very hard.
You really have.
No Diddy, by the way. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
But yeah, I thought Will Levis going to be the next big thing, and boy, where we were wrong. It's bad enough that Derrick Henry jumped out of the plane and went to Baltimore. That's one thing. But for you, Will Levis, to have two true number one receivers in your disposal
and a pretty good running back.
It is unforgivable.
Tony Pollard and Spears, yep.
No, let me get this out here. Let me get this.
Two good running backs.
Y'all, I've been quiet for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna get mine in there real quick. Will Levis, I'm gonna switch over to it. You're an ass, Will Levis. You suck balls, Will Levis.
Oh boy, wait.
You suck balls, Will Levis. I would rather play in a tar pit than have you as my quarterback.
Damn, that's harsh.
I would rather play high. I'd rather go and play having intercourse.
No, you were right. No, you was right. I'd rather go play hide and seek than have you as my quarterback. Yes, I'd rather play hide and seek.
I'd rather go have intercourse
They're
with
doing it right there, yep.
a woman than have you as my quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You are a bum, Will Levis. A certified bum. You suck. You have no heart. You have no guts. You can't read defense.
That's true. That is true.
Will Levis, you are just that god awful. You are worse. I'm about to hate to say this. You are worse than Nathan Peterson.
Oh. I haven't heard that.
Will Levis,
heard that name in a minute.
I want you
Peterson.
to take your helmet off. Go sit on the bench. Be on the headset. And I hate to say this, but Mason Rudolph put you to shame.
Yeah.
And Mason Rudolph, and bad part about it is Mason Rudolph won the game against Miami. That's just
yeah.
So Will Levis, Mason Rudolph gonna take your job. It's coming. I rest my case.
He's not even all that. I'm gonna say I say this part. Tennessee has a lot of they have decent talent on the offensive part. You know, I will say, and then you do have a good player in LeJarry Sneed on defense and stuff, as well as you do have Landry. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that Will Levis, excuse my friends, like, what the fuck are you doing, bruh? What the F are you doing, bruh? I'm just gonna say you got Pollard, you got Tony Pollard, and you got Spears as decent good running backs. But then you got Ridley, Hopkins, and Boyd as three great wide receivers. And I just don't understand. I mean, Tennessee, that they all line, it's not all that. The offensive line is not all that. But I will say, you got three playmakers on your wide receivers, and you got two decent good running backs. You got talent on the offensive side, but you ain't using your talent. You need to go sit down and let another quarterback take over. Learn some more IQ and awareness as a quarterback supposed to and stuff like that. Learn your plays. Because where the hell you going to?
Hold on, y'all.
If all of y'all saw this in Madden, I guarantee all four of y'all could at least score 20 points with this squad.
Yes, absolutely.
So make sense to me with all of this talent, and you got this cheap ass mayonnaise.
Now the moderator is going to go because I let everybody else go. Now I'm going to go back to where I was going. So here's my problem with this. Yes, Lone Wolf, you are 100% right. We owe Ryan Tannehill a huge apology. Not only do we owe him an apology, we owe Malik Willis an apology because that was
Yeah.
another they let go.
Yeah.
They didn't have no faith in him, but they trust Will Levis because he was right down the road. So that's another problem for another day. Like I said, my biggest issue when it comes to this team, everybody has already said it, is basically just quarterback. And to be honest with you, the coach, when he cussed them out, he should be doing that more often because obviously he thinks his poop don't stink, and it really does. It really does. Your poop stink and you stink. So you just better hope that Mason Rudolph don't get to start next week, because if he gets to start next week and he does better than you might as well go ahead and get yourself done, because you could be just like Zach Wilson, bouncing from team to team, trying to find a job, and hopefully that you can make a team.
Journeyman.
Yep. So yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead. I forgot. Yes. Come on, Misfit.
Cody,
Yes.
he making Chris Ballard look good.
Chris Ballard's general manager.
Yeah, but as much as you've been getting on Chris Ballard, you haven't been getting on him like you used to, especially with Will Levis playing the way he's been playing.
No, Chris Ballard, no, he's been off my radar. He's been off my radar.
That's
he's been
good.
off my radar for now. He's been off my radar. Joe Flacco's keeping them off my radar.
Now let's get to these mid-level games that were actually very intriguing. Let's go ahead and get the one that gets the bad taste out of somebody's mouth. Steelers and the Raiders.
Woo.
I'll take this one first. Steelers did what I thought they were going to do. This is how you go into a team that is horrible and do what you can do best. Run the football, play defense. That's the Steelers' MO, and that's how they won. They won off the legs of not only
Najee Harris,
Fields, but Najee Harris. Harris and that offensive line, again, against a terrible defense, this is what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to bully them to the point where they just can't take it anymore, and you just start running for touchdowns. I mean, Justin had 2 touchdowns. He might not have thrown a touchdown, but he ran 2 that were very impactful. And then, of course, the Steelers defense did what they do best. It's nothing to hide about it. The Raiders are terrible. I guess the Raiders are trying to play for first place so they can get Shador, and maybe they try to get another quarterback in the building and see if that can work out for them. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Antonio Pierce and his team. I hope they give him the weapons that he can get so he can at least bounce this team back, even though I cannot stand them. Even though somebody picked them. Somebody picked them to win this game. I don't know why in the world
he actually really did.
He really did. He think I heard this on the ground. That's why I called.
Poor guy.
Laid him out. Somebody picked them, and I want to know why.
You know what, Rob? I want to say this part on the Raiders. Even though I know this Antonio Pierce first season, I won't be surprised next year that he'll be gone. Because and I'm gonna say this. Forgive me how I say this. None of the guys on the team really like him.
What? See,
and when you have a team that don't like their own coach, they're not gonna listen to you. Number one, number two, they're not gonna put their heart into the game. And that's what the Raiders looked like yesterday when they played Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh. The defense, they put that physicality in the game as they always do all week long, how they've been doing. They was running right down the Raiders' throat. That Raiders team looked defeated, and the reason and the craziest thing is that the Raiders is defeating themselves. They fight each other instead of fighting the teams that they need to play. And the first thing that looks bad on is the coach.
I got something to say. I got something to say to what you're saying, but I'm gonna let you speak first. I'm gonna be rude. Go ahead.
Here's my thing with what he just said. I'm not mad at it because if they're gonna look for a scapegoat, the first person they're gonna gun after is the head coach. And I hate that. And that's the thing. I would hate for it to happen because, let's be frank, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Mark Davis really didn't want Antonio Pierce really to stay as long as he did. You gotta remember, he was trying to get up those big name coaches like Bill Belichick and all these
Yeah.
other guys.
That part. The only reason why they signed
Yeah.
Antonio
Hold
Pierce.
on, David.
But he listened to what the fans wanted and what the team wants. The honeymoon phase of the Raiders from last year is over. That's done and over with. Now they're looking at Antonio Pierce like, all right, we fought for you. Now let's see what we can do with you. And right now, it doesn't look like they didn't do anything because they didn't even address the number one thing that they needed more than anything else. And Devontae Adams made it abundantly clear who he wanted in the draft. He made it clear. He put it out there for everybody to know. He wanted Jaden Daniels. And normally when your star talks,
You should listen.
you listen to what the star wants.
Hold on, no.
Interviews with him.
Yeah, that's it. And that's what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. I let y'all go. I'm the moderator. I'm letting this go. This my go today.
See, I'm staying quiet, bro.
So yeah,
That's why I'm staying quiet, because I'm not. I need to speak my piece.
Yeah, so if you got the star saying what he wants, and you're not listening to the star, and you're going with the same guy that you had last year, and Gardner Minshew, which I told y'all from the beginning, he's not
It's
a
not
starting
all that.
quarterback. He's a 2 to 4 game maximum guy that you can get out of and hope that your starting quarterback comes back. But if you need him for a full season, just look what he did with the Colts.
Yeah.
The Colts were horrible. That's why they had to draft Anthony Richardson and get him out of there.
Right.
It made 100% sense. So to not get what your star wanted to begin with, you don't have a quarterback. You let go of Josh Jacobs.
Wow.
Yeah, you let him go for free. You didn't even trade him. You let him go for free.
That part.
And now you dealing with this, and only Antonio Pierce can do but so much to motivate this team that he already got. So the wins got to start coming for him quicker, because if they don't come quicker,
He gone.
there's only going to be 2 scapegoats out of this: the GM or him. And I
So
hope it's the
and
GM.
who you think you're gonna get rid of first?
Then it's going to be him, and then we're going to start all the way over. And we're not trying to do all of that, especially when your defense is okay. You got to get this offense on the field more, because if the defense got to keep saving you, this defense is going to deplete.
Okay.
But my whole thing, Rob. But my whole thing is, how you gonna get the offense going if your captain, your main offensive leader ain't happy?
No. See, this way y'all get all wrong, and y'all look at the little picture, the big picture. First and foremost, let me tell you something. I gave the Raiders a chance to see if they can win the game because the defense survived. But I was wrong about that part, and I'll never pick the Raiders ever again. That's point number one. Point number two is this. Mark Davis hired the wrong general manager.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to call like I see it. He hired the wrong general manager. I would hire that black woman, the one that was in the general manager. I would tag her as general manager, because she know how to pick players. This is the same general manager that got fired by the Chargers the same time that bum coach got fired at the same time.
Let's don't talk about that ass, please.
I ain't talking about him, but I ain't mention his name either. But you know who he is. I'm not going to mention his name. The Raiders, believe it or not, they have not been the same since Reggie McKenzie left. Because when Reggie McKenzie was there, they had success. They had success. Ready to go. When you pick Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, Khalil Mack, Josh Jacobs. All that right there, you think John Gruden, because he ran him out of there. He ran Reggie McKenzie out of Las Vegas. And now look at you, starting over. And for me, you know what? I really don't care. I love when the Raiders be miserable. Happy Hanukkah to me.
Y'all finish?
Go ahead.
Okay. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. The problem is with the Raiders that they've been doing the same sugar honey iced tea for the last 5, 6+ years, and it has solved to nothing. Let me count the ways. They're not good enough. They got rid of him. Thought that Khalil Mack was not good enough, so they traded him.
Yeah.
They thought that Gruden Grinder was great racist. And he was y'all went ahead and hired Antonio Pierce, which was the one right thing that y'all did out of all the dumbass mistakes, including signing porn star Jimmy to a max contract, which made no sense. But y'all Raiders expect the same thing, a different result to happen all the time. Everything you do. You didn't want to address the quarterback in the draft. Y'all thought Aiden O'Connell and Ghana Minshew was enough. I don't know how the hell you thought it would have been. And now y'all gonna want to go fire. And now y'all want to put blame on Antonio Pierce when Antonio Pierce gave y'all a spot at the end of the season. Because remember now, if it wasn't for how y'all started in the beginning, the Raiders would have made the playoffs.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
And this would have been on the Antonio Pierce watch. So don't go give me no bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm in a pissed off mood because a lot of these teams pissed me off yesterday. So pardon my obscenities.
I agree.
But I'm pissed off. But you're not going to come here today and come tell me that Antonio Pierce needs to be a scapegoat. Get that out your head right now. Because that ain't going to make no sense.
I agree with you. Look, I
the
agree.
Raiders
I agree.
shot themselves and they're not paying the price.
Look, I agree with that assessment. I'm not saying that he's going to be the scapegoat. I'm just saying there's only 2 scapegoats left out of this entire conversation. And it's only 2. It's the head coach and the GM. You've already let go of the quarterbacks. You've already let go of the wide receivers. Even though you got one left.
Rob, they wouldn't fire the GM because of the same color as you and I skin.
Thank you. They gonna Antonio Pierce. They gonna do him like they did, like the 49ers did Steve Wilkos.
That's all I'm saying. And all I'm just saying is, just when it comes down to the Raiders, if they keep going down this road that they're
They're gonna blame Antonio Pierce.
They're gonna find somebody.
He's gonna get fired.
And it's gonna
Antonio Pierce.
And it's gonna
suck. I was trying to be discreet. I was trying to be discreet on why I say Antonio Pierce. But
I said it was that. I said it was him. All I'm just saying is, if Antonio Pierce can get them to close to 500, if they get 7 wins out of this, his job
927. There you go. Okay.
If he get the 7 wins, I won't have to worry about this, and we can all still be a happy family. But if they don't get the 7 wins this year, I don't even know how they'll get 7 wins.
Yeah. I don't see 7 wins. I really don't. The way they play against Pittsburgh, I don't see 7 wins with them, man. Yeah, I don't. I might see 4 or 5.
It's gonna be tough.
Let's be honest. They always find a way to screw a team. That really needs it. Good for screwing something. Like these teams that aren't gonna do well are always good for screwing somebody. Like the Carolinas. Carolina always waits to the end of the year to act like they can play some ball and screw somebody. And it'll be somebody who needs that win to get into the playoffs or into the wild card. So I'm just going to sit back and watch because I think the Raiders is going to be the screw you team.
And I'm glad you said Atlanta because that's the next team that we're going to go after next. We're going to tackle the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina game.
Pick me.
First lady, go ahead. Since you haven't really started off in a while, go right ahead.
Curtis. Cousin Kurt.
Not Cousin Kurt.
Cousin Kurt.
Oh, God.
Kirko Chains. You was invited to the cookout. It's not even the cookout, the barbecue. You can eat a piece of the ribs, and you can have some of Auntie potato salad, but don't touch the sweet potato pie. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't touch the sweet potato pie. Don't touch the pound cake. But you can have a taste of the potato salad, and you can have one spoon. That's it. But Atlanta is acting like they trying to show people like we're here and we're serious about changing our image. I mean, you've got a younger, fresh, speedy, powerful team. Bijan Robinson, beast.
About time he showed up.
About time he showed up. I was just about to say to Ali, I told you he was going to score this time.
But I'm going to say this about the Falcons. And I hate to say this but I know it's true. What goes up must come down. Curtis is streaky, right? Is a streaky quarterback.
Yep.
So we're gonna hope that he does well and like maybe he can maintain this momentum. Because Atlanta is not the city you want to start screwing up in too bad. You thought Minnesota was a problem. Keep playing that crap in Atlanta.
All I got to say about the Atlanta game is, like I said, it's about time they realized they got two running backs again. So it's a good look to see both running backs almost clipped 100 yards in the game, which that's a great spark. Algier, thank you. I appreciate you. And Bijan, thank you for the two. I really do appreciate you. About time you showed yourself in the zone.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Atlanta, Kirk Cousins, he's definitely on a streak right now. He's been playing real well the last couple of weeks. I give that. But it's about like what was just said. About time they recognize that they have a running game, number one. And I want to give big ups to Drake London. Drake London, he been doing his thing too. You know what I'm saying? Drake London, he's becoming, second year, but he's becoming a definitely great wide receiver, especially a big target at that. Atlanta, huh?
I said that's why they drafted Drake London as high as he was.
Yeah, and he's starting to show his playing caliber, how he is. Bijan Robinson, yes, like straight beast yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He looked great. I told Ali, I said, Bijan gonna score. Ali was like, you sure? Because every time we pick him, I said, I know. And then, but he did his thing. So Atlanta, congrats on the win. And that's it.
I did say outside the box who was going to score, and nobody didn't believe me.
About what? About who?
Deontay Johnson.
Oh,
yeah, you did. You did. You definitely did.
Why wouldn't he score?
We all kind of turned faces.
That was outside the box.
Nah, you want to talk about outside the box? Xavier Legette is outside the box.
McKinney, yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on a second. I'm gonna get into this real quick. Atlanta is doing Atlanta thing, but Carolina, for some odd reason, every time they play Atlanta, they play hard on them. I don't know what's up with Carolina. Every time they play a division game, they turn up a notch. But when they play somebody like a regular person, they're nowhere to be found. And yes, Andy Dalton is a veteran quarterback. So I think the Panthers might stick with him for right now. Because at least they give him a chance.
Jesus. Ouch,
they'll give him a chance to win.
Woo.
But it was close. Aaron Rodgers doing Aaron Rodgers things, holding the ball too long. But anyway,
he's not getting good protection on the left tackle and the right tackle.
And there is some. You call me crazy, but there might be some upside in Carolina coming through.
No question. Oh, it's been a good upside. The problem was They just don't use the upside as much. Like they've been using Adam Thielen and all these older guys, like Deontay Johnson. Go ahead and use him. Xavier Leggett, you got him in the draft for a reason. Use him more. He's 6'5". He's 235 pounds. The man can go out there and get you a touchdown as long as you just throw it to him.
Wasn't he injured? Was he injured or something like that?
No, he wasn't injured. He just wasn't getting no playing time.
No playing time. Okay.
Yeah, he won't get no touches. I mean, we saw him at Ole Miss. He was a beast at Ole Miss. Just give him the ball and he'll get you a score. Just gotta trust. You gotta trust in what you draft, and just gotta look. The only way you can be better is by keep getting more experience, and the only way you're gonna get the experience is by putting him out there
put him on the field and play. Absolutely.
Now I want David to repeat something for me, and I'm gonna go right behind him with something. What did you say about Drake London?
Oh, Drake London, he's been doing his thing. He's a big target. He's really starting to produce now. You know what I mean?
Stop right there. Spencer Rattler. You see what I mean? Spencer Rattler. When you got your ass rattled over there by Tampa Bay. Spencer Rattler, you had this weapon last year, didn't you? And what did you do with this weapon? Waste talent. You had Kyle Pitts last year too, didn't you? What did you do to that? Waste talent. Bijan Robinson. You had him last year too, right? What did you do with that? Waste talent. And Cousins just came right in. He had 1 or 2 weeks to get his Achilles under his legs.
Mm-hmm.
And look how Atlanta look now, huh? Spencer Rattler. I told you were ass. But Kirk Cousins, don't think I get you off the hook that easily, my boy. Let me tell you something. You might be playing well right now, but you know when I don't wait for you. I wait for you in December, January, when the money really means the most to me. I don't give a damn about your regular season or whatever like that. I could give 2 less. I need you to have that same production in the postseason, where your money's supposed to matter.
Fact.
So until you can win a playoff game, you is just in the same boat as Rain Dakota Prescott.
All right. Now let's get to the fun. Now let's get to the real fun, interesting games. And I'm gonna set.
You know what?
No. We have three fun games we have to talk about before we get to the death one. So relax. We got this covered. Let's get the fun game number 1.
I call his game the death note. Don't even want to get to that yet.
Yeah. I say now let me get to my first fun game, because it involves somebody upstairs who I told he is not going to talk about this game because he decided to pick the silver and black of all people to win a football game. You are not allowed to talk about this next game, sir. And you know where I'm going with this, because somebody said that we were terrible, but then we came back, and even though we still lost, we didn't lose like y'all. We only lost 23-16, and our best player was hurt. But somebody said that somebody was going to cross over 200 yards passing. They did. Don't you say nothing. Just stay right there. Just look just like that. Stay right there.
His lip all poked out.
Nope, he got that grin smile on his face. He can stay just like that. Stay right there. Our best player was out. And Bo Nix still had a good game.
He did.
Still threw for 216, threw 2 touchdowns, had a pick, but he was productive. My biggest issue is we can't run. We can't run. Devontae Williams couldn't run, McLaughlin couldn't run, but Bo Nix could run. The fact that Bo Nix not only was leading in passing, but also our leading rusher, that is a 100% problem.
That is a problem.
That is a whole nother problem. Now, I give Bo Nix a lot of credit. He fought hard at home. It looked like he could almost get us there, but it just wasn't good enough. Defense was a little suspect, like I figured they would be, even though we did put a little hurting on Justin Herbert. He got him for 3 sacks. We couldn't get a pick off him because our best player was hurt. Hopefully he'll be ready by Thursday, but I'm kind of banking he's not going to be because I don't think they're going to give somebody a 3-day concussion protocol just to be ready for a Thursday night against New Orleans. So that might be another problem. But I did like our fight. I like the fact that we're 3-3 right now, even though we should be 1-4. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think we should be. Hey, I told you, I am real honest about my team. I thought we should be 1-4 right now. Yeah. No, you can't say nothing. I told you, you're banned from talking for us for a week. Stay right there. I told you.
Y'all did, you know, your defense did some. Your defense.
I told you. Did I tell you this over the phone? I said this over the phone. You picked the Raiders. You can't talk about us for the week. I told you this. I told you this over the phone. Everybody heard it. You can go back and watch the tape.
If he say one word, Rob, if he say one word, we put him in timeout.
He already in timeout. Timeout is him right now is not talking about us for the entire week. I can get on Man's show a little bit because of the fact that this defense wasn't as productive as it was. Now, granted, J.K. Dobbins had a hard time getting 96 yards. It was very hard for him to get 96 yards off of 3.5.
He scored a touchdown, though.
He still got a touchdown, but it was like you said, when you come to Denver, it's hard to get 100 yards on us. It's not easy getting 100 on us, especially with the altitude and how we play.
Thank you. I was about to say, just the altitude alone makes a lot of people usually sick.
Right. So the fact that J.K. almost got 100 yards off of 25 carries, it's impressive. It's just, like I said, it's just Herbert for one day was better than Bo Nix. That literally all it was. It was just that one day. And I give Herbert credit for sticking it out there because he's one of the rare quarterbacks that can play through an injury. And
I grew up on the Chargers.
I tell you,
supposed to say nothing, Wolf.
No, you said.
You wasn't supposed to say nothing, Wolf.
Lonnie, you in timeout.
I told you. You picked the silver and black. I told you. If it was a Pee-wee team versus the Raiders, you better pick the Pee-wee team. I told you this. You are not supposed to pick the silver and black for nothing. You ain't supposed to pick the silver and black to get the number 1 draft pick. You don't ever do that. You don't ever pick silver and black to do nothing but shiver over and die. That's the only thing you're supposed to rap about when it comes to the silver and black.
Damn, that ain't hatred. That ain't hatred. I don't know what you call it, huh?
Yeah, it is hatred.
Woo!
Had the nerve to pick the Raiders over the Steelers. How dare you? Ooh. And still lost. How you pick a team to win and they still lose? You sound like Skip Bayless when he don't pick the Dallas Cowboys to win and they end up winning. That's disturbing. They are they're in the crossfire.
Ashley, don't do it. I hear you.
Can you be next?
But go ahead, David. Go ahead. You can talk about now, David.
Yes.
Call them the Broncos today. See, Ali's not running the show today. I am. You will call them the Broncos today. He doesn't call them anything. That's what I'm saying. You're going to respect it today for the one moment that you're going to have with don't even go there either.
Just to let you know, sir, I might not be the host today, but I do. but I
got the buttons to put you out.
But I do still have the switch.
Yes. So,
the Wolf.
That's what I say.
The Wolf. You see how they jumping us right now?
No, they jumping you.
You will respect the Broncos today. Go.
I might not be the host, but I do have the switch. Please.
Hold it. I'm getting jumped because I can't talk about my team just for a day.
Nope.
Well, Lone Wolf, let me explain it for you. For you, sir, you made that mistake because y'all have a pack that y'all just don't, I guess.
You don't ever.
Yeah,
Y'all don't.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that.
I know
Hey,
I'm new to the family, but
hold it. Hey, hear me this, Rob. I will never pick the Raiders ever again.
You sound like Vanessa on the Cosby Show when she never said she'll never drink again. Don't try that with me.
No, never.
You weren't supposed to do it in the first place.
If let's just say,
You're right. You're right.
I don't know. Let's just say if Jacksonville plays the Raiders, I'll pick Jacksonville all day.
Listen. What can you say about this game? What can you say about this game with the Chargers and the Broncos?
Thank you.
No, you're not welcome. But whatever, you know what I mean. But I mean, it was Bo Nix. I give Bo Nix. He played his heart out.
Mm-hmm.
I give Bo Nix. He played his heart out. You know what I mean. You only could do as one player. You only could do so much, and other players need to step up. And you know, they was getting beat. They was getting beat by the Chargers. Man, I think it was like what 23-7, if I remember, something like that. It was. And you know,
20-0 at the half. I'll never forget it.
Okay, I know you won't, but I sit there and say, all I can really say about that, and it bothers me to even say it, but that orange team, they played real good. They played real good. They almost came out with the win. Bo Nix, you all right. You know what I'm saying? You all right. You play real good. You did your part. You did your part. But it's a team effort, you know what I mean? Nobody can't say that you're the reason of the loss because you did his part as a rookie at that. So, I say that Chargers, that's a nice win. And as far as the Broncos, yeah, I ain't got nothing to say.
I was just about to ask you, what do you have? I'm about to say, what do you have to say? Because Rob, can I take this one, please, sir? Let me take this one, please. Sir, you have your didn't your team?
Wait, we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. Can't get right.
You know what? No. Nah, because this what interests me. You're talking about them, right? That actually kept their game competitive.
I already said it. That's what I say. Don't do it. Don't do it. I already said this.
They kept themselves competitive. They fought. And even though Bo Nix made mistakes, Rob, I got you, sir. I got your back. They fought.
They did.
And let me go ahead and introduce you to a segue. You want to talk about your team? Rob, come.
Uh-oh. What happened? Where'd he go?
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh,
Where? Oh, he do it.
Where? Hold on. You thought I was done? Oh, I ain't done, no. Oh, I ain't done, sir. This is why I need to do for you. I need you to pipe down. Rob, what's the next game on the slate?
First lady. I need your presence, ma'am.
Oh, hell.
Oh, yes, Lord. I wish I went with the cowgirl first over this, but I'll talk about this.
No. First lady of
But you know what, Rob? You're right. No, Rob, you're absolutely right. Let's move on.
That's what I say. Consider for him a stay in execution.
Yeah, you're right.
No. It's said the same person that picked the arch and rival team to win the game when the worst thing you can ever do is pick that team.
Cannot say nothing.
Sirs, we have moved on. The flock is in the building. The flock is in the building.
You better be respectful. You better be respectful.
The flock is in the building.
I didn't even say nothing.
And don't.
You better be respectful.
And don't. And hold up. And don't.
This is the first lady segment. First lady.
And don't.
First lady.
Yeah, oh.
No, he did right. He did right.
And, hold up. And don't.
First lady.
You bet not.
First lady.
The better team on the Beltway won. Okay.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Lamar Jackson. Shout out to Mark Andrews, even though you ain't give me no points and I had you on the bench and then you finally wanted to score. But it's all good. Shout out to Mark Andrews. This was a hard fought game.
Yeah.
Like, it was gritty. It was good. It was everything we expected it went to be. But in this particular instance, experience paid.
Yeah.
The end.
There you go.
May the Lord God bless y'all real good, and that's the benediction.
There you go. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, and it's gonna be very simple for me.
Well,
Deuce.
You gonna keep it simple. I'm not.
No.
I'm not gonna keep it. No. I must speak for everybody because let's get this out the way right now. Jaden motherfucking Daniels belongs in the National Football League. Period.
No question.
Jaden, hey, you heard what I said. Jaden motherfucking Daniels belongs in the National Football League. Washington Commanders, you found your quarterback. Washington Commanders, your future is bright as long as you don't jack up this one like y'all did RG3.
Hold it. You heard what I said? Pay him.
Hey, listen. Y'all know my rule. You have 3 years. You ain't gonna need 3 with this one. You gonna pay this one in 2. Like, I'm dead ass serious. You can forget about a 3-year window with this quarterback here. You better pay him after next season. After next year, it's time for him to sit on the table. Because what this man just did, this man almost beat a 2-time MVP in his house.
He put the whole league on notice. He really did.
And he put the team on his back. Not to mention Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin's career is rejuvenated by this man. I need everybody in the National Football League to put some respect on this man's name. Jaden Daniels is legit. Cowboy fans, you could hate if you want. Eagles fans, you could hate if you want. But I got 2 words for you. F off, because you're going to have to deal with this boy for the next 15 years. Good luck.
While we're on that conversation, the one thing that the Ravens did stop him from doing was running the ball. That's the only thing that stopped them. They made him.
They made him be a quarterback. They made him be a quarterback.
And even though they made, even though they made him a quarterback,
he still played good.
You cut off his legs, and he still didn't turn the ball over.
Nope.
And what?
Nope.
So he just showed NFL he's not one-dimensional.
No question. My only concern with Washington, and this is the only concern I have, keep giving Austin Eckler the ball.
Thank you.
You took him out of the Chargers for a reason.
Yeah.
Give him the ball more. I know you got weapons outside of it, and I know that Jaden Daniels can do what he does best. But that man, Austin Eckler, when he was on the field and getting the ball, he was
doing his thing.
He made Baltimore nervous.
You know, I love that touchdown catch he had.
I do too. I just wish that they can give him the ball more. 9 attempts is not going to do it for Austin Eckler. You gotta get like the fit. Look. Here's the thing. Baltimore figured it out with Derrick Henry. I need Washington to figure it out with Austin Eckler.
You mean Kingsbury? You mean Kingsbury?
Yeah. That also go with Brian Roberts Jr. You got to feed this guy these 15 carries.
Oh, I agree with that.
That's a nice collabo if they know how to use it right.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. But I give Washington a lot of credit. Not only that they're changing their team, they're changing the culture of how this building is right now. You see the older generation coming back and giving more wisdom to the younger ones because they see what they're doing because it looks like a replica of what they have done over the years. So I love the fact of what they're doing. And I hope they keep this up. Like I said, my only issue with Washington, they just need to give Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson Jr. and the new running back that we just figuring out.
What's the reason why y'all fleeced that man from San Diego anyway? If you ain't gonna utilize the man, the man is still a beast.
Yeah, he's still good. You just gotta use him.
He's a beast because he's just injury prone. He's just injury prone. That's the only thing he's playing.
And that's fine.
Understood, but he has not been playing that much for him to be injury prone right now.
That's
so,
true.
So Jaden Daniels, I know you love to throw the ball deep down the field, but ain't nothing wrong with being checked down Charlie once in a blue moon, okay?
Absolutely. Take what you can get.
Check down Charlie Eckler. That's what I'm gonna call him now. Check down Charlie Eckler. He can make a 5-yard check down turn into a 90. I've seen it. We've seen it.
I agree. I have seen it too.
Like I say, Jaden Daniels get an A from me. He ain't got no issue with me.
Right.
The only question I got with Washington right now is, can that team make the playoffs? And right now, from what I'm seeing, it's an 85% yes.
Yep.
I say this about that game. That game should have been the Sunday night game.
Yes!
No question.
Rob said that last week.
Listen. I ain't big on. I ain't gonna call them the Commodores. I always call them the Commodores. They the Commanders this week.
Hey! They're playing that good that you need to put the name on, homie.
He's respecting them. He said the Commanders.
I just said I'm respecting them.
I know. I'm saying they're playing good enough now, so give them their name.
I ain't gonna do all that, but this week they get a little respect, okay?
Don't worry. Oh God, Rob, get to the subject.
Oh boy, wait a minute. Before we sit into the execution mode, let me get this out of the way.
Wait a minute, y'all both just cut me off.
No. See. I've been quiet.
Oh God.
First of all, I even said Antonio go next.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead, Antonio.
It is so much storylines attached to this.
I'm sorry.
I know what I'm about to do. Point blank is, I need the Ravens to feed Derrick Henry more. I need them to feed him more.
Hold on, y'all.
Whoa.
You know what?
Touchdown.
Hold on.
That's a touchdown.
They gave it to him. But wait.
So you know what? Here's my thing. Derrick Henry got 18 carries.
No, Derrick had 20.
Whoa. Lone Wolf, can I cut you off 1 minute? Stop right there.
For what?
No. You're not gonna do this. And here's why. I agree with what you're saying, and I understand what you're trying to say. But I don't need Derrick Henry to have 25 touches when he's been efficient with 18.
Yeah.
The man is eclipsing 150, damn near 200 yards when he plays. You don't need Derrick Henry to get the ball excessively, but you do need him to get the ball enough and effectively, because you need him preserved. You need to preserve him December, January, February. Not right now. You don't need to have him running 25 times all the time, bro. I understand, bro. Stop. Whoa.
What?
Right.
You need him 18-20. That's it.
Okay.
Playoffs.
18-5.
Playoffs. 25-30.
Yes.
Let's preserve the man. Preserve the guy. I understand he's in your fantasy league and you want him to snap. But let's be realistic, bro. You need him to just do 18 to 20 carries. Lamar, hey, what they're doing right now is absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't,
Let me say this.
don't change nothing.
Okay,
This is what we wanted to see with this offense.
Raising my hand. Raising my hand. This was
Go
said.
ahead.
Make it quick.
This was said back when Baltimore played Dallas, and Ashley said it the best. You gotta feed Derrick Henry 20 to 25 times. Why? What you bought him there for? The man before the season getting started, he was getting himself worked out. You talk. Wait. You said you gotta keep him prepared for December and January. He's prepared.
Yes.
He's ready.
Yes.
He did. No, but what I want to say is that you gotta feed that beast. You gotta feed him.
Look, but I never said you shouldn't feed him. I the one that been advocating on this man that this man should be fed. But this is an 18-week season. So the balance of what Lamar and Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews and Derek Likely has been doing is perfect. Now, when we get to January, February, 22 is gonna get you the ring.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
But right now, they have an even balance with everybody sharing the workload, and it's working for perfection for them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because if you look at the stats, Derrick Henry had 24 touches, but also Lamar threw it 26 times. That's the balance.
Exactly, balance.
Right.
And mind you, Lamar threw for 323 yesterday.
Yeah.
And Derrick Henry had a $130.
When is the last time
and 320? Lamar Jackson threw for 323. Great. And 1/3 of that yard was Zay Flowers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He had 132.
But that's the balance that he's talking about.
In any event, Ravens didn't continue to do what you do best.
Thank you. They don't need to do shit.
They don't. They look good.
I'm ready to get to the execution.
Well, we got one more game before we get to execution.
Wait. Go ahead.
Hold on. We got one more game before we get to execution, and because this is the one I actually do want to talk about before we get to execution. Yeah. Nick Sirianni. I'm gonna need
Can you say hot seat?
Hot seat. I don't care. Look, the way they're going, even if he continues, he might be out the door. So,
man,
and this was supposed to have been a cakewalk for them after having a week off.
And they was home at that.
You know what? I'm gonna be a respectable guy, right? I'm gonna be a respectable guy and let y'all.
Well, I'm gonna go first because I'm gonna be the moderator.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So this offense this truth be told, I'm just gonna be all the way. Offensively, defensively, special teams. This team is trash. That record, I mean, and it's crazy because we've always got this one team that has a great record, but it doesn't speak for them. This year is the Eagles. Years ago, it was Pittsburgh. A year ago, it was Kansas City. Now here comes the Eagles. Now the Eagles got a 4-2 record, but it doesn't look like they should be 4-2. They look like they could have been worse. I don't like how and mind you, everybody just came back. Devontae Smith just got back. AJ Brown just got back. You back at home. You should be feeling good. You had a week off. Now you're playing a bumless Cleveland team that doesn't have really anything to lose. So now they're playing with just the expectation of just trying to do anything. And yet here they go, and they almost just laid an egg on the Cleveland Browns. At one point, Cleveland was winning the game.
Exactly.
What the world is going
the words out my mouth.
And Nick Sirianni is getting into it with the fans, and I'm like, bro. If there's, I'll talk about fan bases. If there's one fan base you don't piss off, no matter how ugly,
it's definitely Philly.
It's the Andy Philadelphia fan base. Look, the Flyers, the Phillies, the Sixers, and most importantly, the Eagles. If you piss off any of those four, you might as well go ahead and kiss your job goodbye. And then you try to be cute about it afterwards and bring the kids involved, talking about, oh, it was nothing going on. Oh, it's something going on. That the fans are chanting fire Nick, even though they're winning. They don't care about winning. They want respect, and you're not giving them not any respect that they deserve, because guess what? You could have been replaced last year after the egg that you laid against Tampa Bay, and the fans gave you another chance. So for you to disrespect the fans like that and then try to apologize with it today, kick rocks. You need to go ahead and count your days, because there's going to be one game you're going to lay the biggest egg on, and you're going to be out the door, and the Eagles will get back to norm. But right now, you have killed what is going on in Philadelphia. Nobody respects you. Nobody likes you. Jalen Hurts is basically running the team on his own. He's calling the shots out of this, and it don't look good because you paid somebody a good amount of money to get out of the Giants and look like that yesterday. That's not healthy.
They didn't even feed Saquon like that.
That's my point.
They didn't even feed him. They didn't even feed him like that. Like what WTF? Like what WTF? Y'all Philly was doing.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Go ahead,
I'm getting frustrated a little bit.
Go ahead.
Why are y'all baby stepping these mofos for a reason? Why are you baby stepping them? I'm not baby stepping them at all. Because due to the fact that ever since the Eagles lost their offense coordinator to a head coaching job and a defense coordinator to a head coaching job, this was after the Super Bowl, they have not been the same. Why are y'all baby stepping these jokers?
That's true.
Stop baby stepping these fools. I have no excuses for them. All right? Stop it. Because all y'all doing is baby stepping them and holding their hands. That's what y'all doing. Plain and simple. You gave Jalen Hurts the weapons. Okay, whoopie-doo. And you let Cleveland almost come back with a bump, with a shadow of Deshaun Watson. Almost beat him. Yeah, why y'all baby stepping them? No. Then the worst thing you do you better go ask people in New York about fans getting turned on by players. You will be next, Nick Sirianni, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna flip it right now. That man should be fired. I'm gonna call it like I see it.
Absolutely.
All right? That man should be fired. Nick Sirianni should be fired. Nick Sirianni should not have a job at all. So I'm getting pissed off because y'all sitting up there holding his hand like a baby. I am getting pissed off about that part.
Okay.
So I'm being honest with you. Stop holding the man's hand. He been in the Super Bowl before. And he lost the Super Bowl. And you got arguably top 10 quarterback in Jalen Hurts. You got basically a top 5 running back and Saquon Barkley, who, by the way, you ain't been feeding him. You have A.J. Brown, top 5 wide receiver. You have Devontae Smith, top 10 receiver, maybe top 10 15. The problem I got with the Eagles is their defense. Their defense has been shit ever since for the last 2 years. You brought back C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and he's been getting burned every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all gonna sit up there and then hold his hand and baby step him? Kick rocks on that part.
I want to say that, wow, Nick Sirianni, wow. The Eagles, all I can say was that game was crazy because, like me and Rob said, Cleveland was actually winning in that game. And it was sad because it was in Philly. That's number one. Number two, the defense, the only part of the Philly defense that's horrible is the cornerbacks. It's the secondary. That secondary, I don't know, but usually the secondary, they've been getting burned. Even Darius Slay didn't look himself. That rookie from Toledo, I really liked him. I watched him play his collegiate play. He was a beast. But college is much different than the pros, and he been getting burnt ever since week one. He been getting burnt and beat up. I mean, that secondary look horrible, but you know, I say Nick Sirianni's job is definitely on the brinks. I ain't gonna lie, but I will say is as a coach, why are you getting into it with the fans? The fans ain't what you're supposed to be concentrating on. It's your team that you should be concentrating on. For you to get into it with the fans, you really, your focal points is off, bro. But see, that's the problem. That's the problem with Sirianni that I don't like. He's too cocky for his own good. Okay, you took Philly to the Super Bowl. Okay, that's all cool in the game. But ever since then, your team has been horrible. And you got the players. Why? What the hell? Where the hell was Saquon at? Why y'all ain't feed Saquon the ball? You know what I'm saying? They didn't feed Saquon the ball, and they almost really lost that game.
I am so glad you said something about a coach being fired. I'm so
I got a lot to say.
That you said something about a coach needs to be fired. Now, because if there's any coach that needs to be fired,
where am I?
Oh no, I just got to it.
Where am I? I didn't even get to talk about this Alexis issue with Philly.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna let it go because I was gonna get to the.
I ain't letting that shit go. What?
Okay, go ahead. I was gonna get to what you want.
No, my boy. I want a piece of this Nigeria here too.
All right, we gotta take a minute because I want to get to the meat and potatoes. You heard me honk on.
Hey, this one. Hey, I understand the last one is the meat and potatoes, but god damn it, this one is the fried chicken, and I want a piece of it. So,
Lord.
So seriously. What frustrates me the most? That the number one thing that the NFL, the only reason why the NFL is as relevant as it is, us, fans, us, the ones that either pay to go in the stadium, pay for a player prop, bet the game. If it wasn't for us fans, the NFL won't be relevant.
No, they'll get paid.
So, Mr. Sirianni, you've been with the Eagles for 3 years now. And you didn't know what you signed up for.
Correction, 4.
You've been there for 4 years now. This is your 4th year. And you saying, hold on. You're telling us that you don't know what you signed up for when you went to Philly? Let me tell you something. There was a man, a future Hall of Famer by the name of Jason Kelsey, who knew how to connect with the Philly fan base. He knew how to handle the smoke. He knew how to deal with it. And the one thing that Jason Kelsey didn't do that you did is disrespect the fan base.
Yeah. Loyalty.
He never, ever, not one time showed disrespect onto his fans. And you, as a head coach, you know what you signed up for. And because things ain't going peachy and good, which is whose fault? Yours. You're the coach.
Yeah.
You've been doing all them crazy ass calls that been causing y'all to either lose games or almost lose games. And yesterday was was an example of it. How in the world y'all don't get Saquon Barkley a touchdown? Why y'all ain't feed him enough?
That part.
Y'all let this turn into a passing game because you got your two of your wide receivers back? When you forgot the reason why Philly has been good the way
Been
it's been
winning.
good because y'all know how to run the freaking football?
Yep.
So I'm not gonna say scapegoat in this because by the end of the season, no matter what happened to Philly, you might just be fired regardless. Because one thing that Mr. Lurie is not gonna tolerate is his fans being disrespected by you.
Yeah.
I know that owner very well. One thing I know about Mr. Lurie, he can draft and he can damn sure find a coach.
No.
He don't need you. Get your act together, bro. Because didn't I say
You know
last
what?
week? Didn't I say last week you next? You're on deck.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And just like how I call for that bastard that was with the Chargers, you on my list now, bro. I'm calling for your head.
Just like Kyle Shanahan.
Yes.
And just
I'm calling for your head.
And just like
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I ain't gonna say. I ain't saying nothing.
and just like the next one.
Before
Yup.
you go to the next one.
Wait. I want to say. I want. Go ahead.
No.
Hold on, y'all. We about to hit 2 hours. We gotta go. We gotta make this. We gotta get to this next one because we ain't trying to stay on here for 2 hours. We on 152. So going into that,
we go overtime. Slight overtime. Little overtime.
We're gonna do overtime for this.
Oh yeah, we'll do overtime for this. That's what I'm trying to get to this. So speaking of that,
Y'all got me aggy, man.
That's your fault.
No, it's not.
oh, it is.
It's
This
not.
is clearly all of you. Now, see, David.
Hey, can I get this first?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Why you gotta say it like that, though?
Because I don't know why you and the 2 billion people in this world decided y'all want to be loyalty to a team that lives in Arlington, Texas, that has only shown you great things in 2 out of 5 decades. Only 2. The 70s and the 90s. They've only shown you those 2 things in that span of those 70s and 90s. But the 80s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and now we're going into the 2020s. This one team has showed you something that have always been consistent about them. They stink. They're trash. They're horrible. And what makes it worse, ever since your last championship, your owner has been the GM. So not only since 1995 you won a championship, but ever that year, your owner decided to be the GM of this team. And ever since then, the Fallen has just crumbled on you so much. And yesterday was the epitome of everything that has gone wrong that's in Arlington, Texas. I'm not even calling them by that team anymore. You don't deserve that right now. Because we went through this last year, and I heard My Little Ponies all year long, and I had to eat it. Well, this year is going to be the team in Arlington, Texas that's going to be called that this year because you don't deserve to be called the Dallas Cowboys anymore. You're not that anymore. You are not them boys. You are not America's team. Matter of fact, you are America's team because this is how America looks. You look just like America right now. Crap. Divided. don't even know what president you want running in your office. You don't even know what person you want to run your own state. This is how we are right now. So you can actually be called America's team because America looks like crap. We look like a third world country, and you make us look just like, and y'all team is just like a third world team. Trash. Disgusting. Yeah. You had kids crying on national television yesterday. You had kids crying.
I saw that. I did see that.
They were supposed to be wearing stars. The only reason why this team is relevant is because you're always on our heads. And it's time to stop that. And yesterday was the epitome of us telling you we do not want to feature y'all no more this year. It does not matter if you get Michael Parsons back. It does not matter if Trayvon Diggs finds his balls. It does not matter that if Deron Bland comes back and give you a healthy knee. It just don't matter. Yeah. Your season was ruined when you decided to let Derrick Henry go up to Baltimore and get what he needed. And I'm glad that he did it because had he gone to y'all, you would have ruined his Hall of Fame career. I'm going to say it. You would have ruined it because that man deserved better and he's getting better. And these fan bases deserve better for what you're getting. But I've got to the point now, I am agreeing with what my wife said. Until Jerry Jones decides to die, and I mean not a fake death, I mean a real death, like to the point where he does not have no ownership of a team anymore. That will be the only time when that team in Dallas, Texas, in Arlington, Texas, will be relevant. And it don't get no easier for you when you come off the bye, because then you got to deal with a healthy 49ers team that's going to have CMC back. Then you're going to have to deal with the Washington Commanders, and you're going to have to deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. And then to make it even worse of your season, you got to deal with a team that lives only 2 hours down the road in Houston. And you think CJ Stroud didn't think what Michael Parsons didn't think about what he said over the summer, saying that Dallas is the best team in Texas? Oh no. They will never be the best team in Texas for the next 10 years. You might as well go ahead and hang it up. Matter of fact, remember I tell you, did I hope that you might not make the playoffs? You might not even get under 500. Well, these next games might prove me right. Because if you don't get 2 out of 5, count your season dead, ended, finished. Don't put y'all out on TV. You don't deserve to be on TV. The only TV that you need to be put on is the TV that is in Texas, and I don't even think they even want y'all anymore. Y'all are just pathetic. Y'all are disgusting. I don't want to look at y'all anymore. Yesterday was like, you remember when you did something real bad and you got your ass whooped by both parents? That's what Detroit did to y'all. Detroit beat y'all with both parents. They beat y'all not only with Jared Goff, but then they just decided to do trick plays on y'all and put offensive linemen out there catching passes and stiff-arming defensive players to almost get a touchdown. That is embarrassing. I thought the Green Bay loss was bad in the playoffs. This here yesterday, and to do it on Jerry Jones' 82nd birthday, on his birthday, was the straw that broke the old man's back. And I hope he makes changes, but I know he's not, because he is just like his team. Old and stubborn.
Old and dusty.
And stubborn. Because he's so stubborn that he will never make a change for nobody. He literally made that press $50 million and look like
No, sir, you got there. You don't get to say nothing. You don't get to say nothing about foot.
Oh, I'm going to speak because I got something to say.
Now, I've said my piece about this.
Okay.
Ali. No. I'm still moderating.
Save me for last, because I am still Cowboy for life. Go ahead.
Somebody comment him.
Let me go. Rob, let me go and knock this in one out. I ain't went first in a minute.
Oh boy, here you go.
I ain't went first in a minute, and I've been waiting patiently. Let me start by just sorry ass like this. Now, let's put it this way. Everybody in the NFL scored 1 touchdown except for you. except for you. And let's see here. You gave up 44 to the Saints. You gave up 28 to the Ravens. This is after you beat the Browns. You gave up how many points? You gave up 17 to the Steelers. That was the lowest one of all. And then recently you got dunked on 47. So to me, I want to ask you this question. You miss Dan Quinn now as defense coordinator? You can ask the question. You downstairs. Yeah, you.
You
miss Dan Quinn now?
That'll be a simple yes or no.
But yeah, we missed that. Hell yeah, we missed Dan Quinn.
I said yes or no.
Oh, he said yes.
No, not yes. Not yes. Okay. I said hell yes.
Okay. So explain to me, because I can blame the defense for it, but I can blame defense all day for it because due to the fact that they gave up a lot of points. But this blame is going on Ray Dakota Prescott. Yes. Sorry, Rob. Ray Dakota Prescott, who threw under 200 yards. Ray Dakota Prescott, who threw an interception to an open defender. Ray Dakota Prescott, who fumbled the ball. Ray Dakota Prescott, who basically who got sacked on 4 occasions. May I continue? Ray Dakota Prescott. Did you throw a single touchdown? Ray Dakota Prescott. Jack Jones paid you almost $60 million and you put up zip. Ray Dakota Prescott, you embarrassed the whole entire fans in the
No.
It's not to talk. You sit down there and get the smoke. See, we're gonna blame this on Ray Dakota Prescott because he's the one that had to pick up the weight and try to win the game. I'm not worried about defense because without Michael Parsons and D-Law, you only get 20 plus points hanging on top of your head. But Ray Dakota Prescott didn't throw a touchdown. Ray Dakota Prescott goes getting abused. And that offensive line is straight up trash. Alan, you want something to smoke? You want something to smoke? I think that's
you were saying? Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, me? No, I just gonna be real, right? So I have a question for you. How did it feel last year when y'all robbed the Lions from a victory?
Damn, I was just about to say that.
It must have felt very good, huh? But Rob, there's an old saying that goes, karma is a you know what.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
When they do a hook and ladder with a 360-pound offensive lineman twice, they did it on 2 occasions and called the flag back twice.
Yeah, they humiliated them.
When you see that happen to your teams and twice, that right there already showed me what kind of a game I was about to watch. It was parental advisory, rape, gangbang all over the place with no lube.
Right.
And as much as everybody's saying Micah Parsons and Tank Lawrence, even though them two come back, ain't gonna make a hell of a difference. None. Because before they left, y'all couldn't stop the run or the pass. Well, now they're gone, y'all really can't stop the run or the pass. How did Montgomery feel with y'all yesterday? How did Montgomery feel? How did Sam Laporta feel? How did Jameson Williams feel? And the same guy that you were saying But Jared Goff, ain't you said all about Jared Goff. Don't you dare talk about that man. Don't you dare. Keep your
My
mouth
turn.
closed. Hey, you keep your mouth closed talking about Jared Goff. Jared Goff ain't did nothing to you except whoop your ass. So take the ass whooping like a man. Jerry Jones, I am so happy for you. Literally, I'm happy for you. Your birthday was worth it. Watching your team get annihilated is the greatest thing I could have asked for. I wish it was on January 17th. But unfortunately, you ain't gonna make the playoffs, so you ain't gonna be able to bless my birthday this year. But for right now, Cowboys, they're the same back home in the Virgin Island. We used to say, wheel bend, story end. Y'all are done.
Oh, and there's one more last but not least before you go can't get right.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about your schedule. I didn't even talk about your schedule.
I did. I did.
You are on.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I
Oh,
thought
well,
you
you
were
know
all
what
that.
you know what the ass whooping coming with him next.
Yeah. And they're getting ready to come and they're coming off their bye. So that's gonna make it
And somebody's coming back healthy.
But go ahead.
Don't worry about it.
But go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing.
First lady. Your turn.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Let's talk about all the slipping and sliding and riding and okay, Mr. Prescott.
Cowboy.
The highest
paid quarterback in the league.
No. He's the highest paid player.
Player in the league.
He ain't called quarterback no
Who
more.
couldn't get one tutty. Sir, you and Jerry are on notice. Jerry.
Oh, you missed that, yeah.
Oh, poor Jerry.
On his birthday.
On your birthday. 82 years. You know, God bless you. May the Lord give you many, many more. But
they should have gave you 82 points just for that.
Listen, but the way your team, you keep on talking about Matt, don't you talk about my team no more. No more. You done.
No, I'm not.
You in timeout.
I'm not.
Hey, Baltimore is on a way different pedestal compared to y'all jokers. So yes, you have a right.
I agree. I will agree that.
Hey, David. Guess what? Guess what you and I got in common? We got the same record.
Same record.
But we look better than y'all.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I beg to differ, buddy.
The hell they don't.
Hold a second. Before you get started, Dave, you remind me of Manor.
I do what?
Everybody should know about this Manor. See, Maury beat Manor 103-0. You were Manor.
Go ahead, David.
Listen. First thing I want to say is that I'm as we know, I'm Cowboy for life, no doubt. But I'm a realist too. I'm a realist too. I want to say that my team deserved the ass. Excuse my friends, and I'm saying like it is. They deserve the ass whooping that they got yesterday, and I'm gonna say why. Last year, Detroit should have won the game last year on 4th and goal, if y'all remember. But one thing y'all gotta remember about that day, and this is why I always say politics.
Here we go.
This is why I say politics. 4th and goal last year. They got the flag. They got a flag thrown on them. Got another opportunity to go for it. They got the flag thrown on Dallas. Another hole. Instead of them kicking the field goal to win the game, they went for it. Why was that? Because they wanted the Cowboys to win that game because that was the day that Jimmy Johnson got inducted into the Cowboys Hall of Fame. Now, as a Cowboy faithful that I am, and I voted against the Cowboys because I knew Detroit was going to beat them. And the way they beat them, it was horrible. Maybe just a wake up. Maybe just a wake up, my boys. I don't know. It could go two ways. It could wake them up, or it could really just make them go downhill from here. I don't know. But I am Cowboy for life. They all play horrible. The offensive line sucked. The defensive line sucked. The linebackers sucked. The whole team sucked. Even the coordinators. Mike McCarthy, he should be gone. Get rid of the coaching staff. Mike Zimmer, I know this is your first year back with the Cowboys. Make sure this the first year is the last year. Get the fuck out of Dallas. Bill Belichick, we calling for you. I'll make an application for you to come to Dallas. We need you to come back.
You don't want that.
Nothing. Well, bye. You said what you said. I'm speaking. Bill Belichick, I want you to come to Dallas. My team needs discipline. My team needs some discipline. I need someone to discipline Jerry Jones' ass because he made a few fucked up, excuse my friends, effed up decisions. The number one, Derrick Henry. We should have got him. He ain't want to get the man. He ain't want. I'm talking. He ain't want to get him the extra $4 million. Baltimore did, and look, Jerry, with your old ass. Look what happened. Look how we look as a running game. Dallas is known. My team is known for running the ball. But how the hell can we run the ball with no offensive line? Offensive line looks suspect. We got a lot of work to do. And I'm gonna sit there and say this too as well. We messed up as well when we didn't sign. No, we messed up as well when we didn't sign. Hey, y'all laughing? Hold on. We messed up as well.
Dancing right now. That's the laughing.
Look, whatever. It's all right. He'll be all right. We messed up. We messed up as well when we didn't sign Stephon Gilmore back. We should have still had Gilmore. So I'm gonna say straight like this: we took an ass whooping. We deserved it. We deserved the ass whooping we got. I hope this will wake my team up and they start playing better. They start playing with more being more physical at the line and getting the fucking job done. Cause they really suck. They really suck. And you know, Detroit annihilated them yesterday. They did. It is what it is.
Crossroads.
Yeah, whatever.
That's where you at the crossroads. You at the crossroads.
So I ain't got no more to say to that. Bill Belichick, you know what? I will say one more thing. If Nick Sirianni go, I won't be surprised we get him. And that's gonna be sad.
We're gonna miss everybody. No.
F-word Elmo. F-word Elmo. Whatever.
And the bad thing is, David, I bet you've been waiting to say this all day from yesterday.
Oh man. I already knew y'all was gonna come for it, and that's what I said. Y'all go ahead and go first.
Oh boy, my man over here. That's a first. You over here dancing.
You heard what he said? He said he really go hard today on it's politics.
That's when we start. That's when we both start. That's when he turned the table. I turned my head. We speaking politics.
That's all right. It was politics. Last year when we played them, it was politics.
No, actually, that was politics. That's politics. That's ass whooping politics. That's what.
Last year when we beat them by 1 point, that was a politics thing, bro.
That was you being unprepared.
This one wasn't politics.
That was you being unprepared for the Lions. That was your problem.
This one wasn't politics. They took an ass whooping. I said it.
No. Rob was right. This wasn't politics. This was ass whooping politics. No, you're right.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't you go there. I hear you.
That was ass whooping politics.
That was ass whooping politics, man.
Yo, whatever, y'all. Whatever. Y'all whatever.
Y'all softer than toilet paper. That's y'all softer than there. Softer than toilet paper.
Y'all probably need a little bit of this.
Y'all need some. Yep, you need some. Look now, and look, you can't look, and don't be cheap like y'all been cheaping on. Y'all need to get the Palmer's cocoa butter. because it heals and softens the wounds that y'all are right now.
Yeah. It heal and soften the wounds. Yeah.
We got something for Jerry, y'all.
Oh yeah.
But just like
what?
But just like
Hey,
this,
you have extra.
but just like this, the
Hey, you have
top
extra. Oh, see. Hey, look. Hey, I think you might need some extra strength for Jerry.
Yeah, because guess what, Jared? That's what the Cowboys did.
I'm here. Whatever.
What? I mean, we're just talking the truth.
No.
Look.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Yeah. Folks,
Yeah, go ahead and speak. I'll let you talk. Go ahead.
I sit there and say, they got their A word handed to them.
Yep.
They did.
And by the way, when you're done with all your crying and stuff, just make sure
Never
you
cry.
clean up after yourself.
No, whatever. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, Rob. Okay. Payback. My paper.
COVID is still out here, so you need to make sure you protect yourself at all times. You don't want no flu or nothing, because I know what. Look, y'all like to have fun. Look, now that
Payback is coming. Payback is coming, and you know when's gonna come when y'all play them damn Raiders. Watch.
Look, you gotta understand, sir. See, you got Ezekiel Elliott back, so y'all about to go to Cabo. Y'all know y'all like to act stupid on the bye week, so y'all about to enjoy yourselves. Yeah, Rona is real, so keep this on you. And by the way, and then when you come back, look, and then when you come, I would say, yeah, rub a little Vicks on you right here, because
y'all fool.
Save your tears for a whole nother day.
Y'all fool.
And Cowboy fans, when y'all go back to the games, keep masked up, because we don't want to see y'all talking about them and crying on national television no more. Because I've never seen. I thought the memes for a couple of years ago was bad enough.
From New York.
No, when they were in the playoffs last time, remember they were
Green Bay against Green Bay, yeah.
Yeah, the Green Bay. I thought those memes were bad. No, yesterday was just bad. This
yeah,
I told you got kids crying.
Yeah.
Kids. These kids don't want to, I'll guarantee you, they probably told their parents, they said, Mama, I don't want to go to a game no more. And Daddy and them was like, yeah, that's right, baby. We ain't look, you gonna stop season ticket holders. Y'all keep playing like this. I need y'all to stop doing this. Season ticket look, your season ticket holders are on the line right now.
Our problem. I mean, shit. I'm saying like this. Our problem is the front office and the damn coaches.
Hey, Ali. So I told the Dallas fans, when they go back to the next home game, put on masks and let them know that they don't need to see their faces. Because obviously when they see their faces, they get discouraged. So put your mask on.
Hold on, Rob, I thought something. Their record 3-3, right?
Yep.
So is y'all.
One home game.
At least we have one home games.
That's all right.
Matter of fact, Ali, didn't y'all win y'all first? Didn't y'all win a home game?
Yeah. No. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
We beat the Bengals at home.
No, y'all was in Cincy when y'all beat them.
Oh no, that was Cincy.
Oh, it wasn't Cincy? Okay.
That's the only one y'all got. Wait.
We won a home game yet. We only got one win.
Wait, right. So yeah, I'm about to say, ain't that the only one y'all got?
Yeah, we only got one win, and that was in Cincy. That's it.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, that's
sir, we don't have any expectations with my team, but y'all do.
At least they got a touchdown.
Ashley, don't do it, Ashley. Stay in your corner.
You can't say anything to the Ravens flock.
No, Rob, let me get it. You can't say nothing, sir. They had a touchdown and they beat you in your own home.
Every team got a touchdown in the league, but your team. Every team.
Okay,
that's sad.
That is sad.
What makes it more sad, and this I can leave it with this. Every running back has came in there has gotten a touchdown.
Got over 100 yards rushing. Yep, they sure have. I agree. I agree.
And then it just gets worse because CMC comes into town once y'all get off the bye. So that just makes it even worse.
Wait. 49ers coming to Cowboys, right? Or we go to San Fran?
It don't matter. They can go to San Fran and you can go to Dallas. You can come to Dallas. No matter what happens. Let's just go ahead and call it spade.
Oh man, I want to say some stuff to you right there, Rob.
How it happens. Look, this is going to be softer. This is going to be more used more.
Ooh, don't y'all lose to the Raiders.
And this is going to be used even more because guess what? I'm going to rub these on your eyes because you keep crying going away.
Beat the Raiders.
Going back.
Y'all beat the Raiders already, right?
Yes.
No, we haven't even. Oh yeah, we beat the Raiders.
Yeah, we beat the Raiders.
We beat the Raiders.
No, we haven't even played this season yet. Y'all ain't played them this season yet.
Yeah, we did.
Yes,
we destroyed them. We destroyed them. We destroyed them last week.
At home.
34-10. Don't come for us. We ain't sent for you.
Nope.
Yeah, y'all played the Raiders last week.
Yes, that's what we talked about. Bo Nix. Very heavy.
Okay.
Yes, we beat.
And you hold on a second. So you saying that the Broncos 3-3 is not better than the Cowboys 3-3?
3-3 is 3-3, brother.
But you saying that the Cowboys better than the Broncos?
I ain't saying nothing. I sat there and said 3-3 is 3-3, brother.
But then you said that the Cowboys are better than the Broncos.
What part you ain't here, man?
No,
I said 3-3 is 3-3.
This one, sir. It's yes, no. Did you say that the Broncos? Did you say the Cowboys are better than the Broncos?
3-3 is 3-3, bro.
Hey, see how
you can't say 3-3 is 3-3 because there's different 3-3s, bro. There's your 3-3 and there's
look.
No,
y'all have a wait. Let me say this. Whatever, Rob. Let me say this. I will say this.
Formula.
The Broncos.
Restore your formula.
Whatever.
Formula is dead.
Okay.
It is over.
Okay.
This season is done for y'all.
No, it's not. It's not. It's still going. It's not over. It's not over to the fat lady sings.
And Jerry has already sung his song. It's already done. He has sung his song. You lost.
He need to let go. He need to let go.
It's bad enough that y'all lost in the playoffs. It's bad enough that y'all lost at home. This is the worst loss that Jerry Jones expected because it was on his birthday.
He deserves it. He deserves. I'm not for him. He deserves. I'm glad we lost on his fucking birthday. He sucked, and he need to understand. Instead, old man. Why don't you go chill on your yacht with your young girls that you like to be with? And let your son and bring somebody in there that's disciplined enough with this to discipline this team and keep the team on a discipline level because that's the problem with our team. We don't have no discipline.
Not only
we don't have no discipline.
You don't have that, but you don't have this.
I'm loving him taking all this frustrations out on them.
No. F word that. No, F word that. I'm saying like this as Cowboy faithful I am. We lack on fucking discipline. We don't have discipline and nothing. And no, we don't have discipline and we don't have leadership. Yeah, look out two people. Wait. Look out two people that we just look out two people we just gave deals to. They can't even coexist together.
Unity.
I will say this.
I agree.
I will say this. This was one hell of a show without me being the MC. I gave y'all a lot of props. Rob, Ashley, tremendous job holding it down at the MCs tonight. Y'all did fantastic. I think I'm gonna start doing a little more than these. I have a couple of y'all start moderating, so you get a little charge. So, but Rob and Ashley, tremendous job tonight.
Absolutely, family. Y'all did great.
Until Thursday night. Who played Thursday?
Yeah.
We have a very interesting Thursday night because this is Sean Payton's first game back in New Orleans.
Oh, it's Denver against New Orleans?
It is.
Okay, we'll be on Thursday. I'm signing up for that. So until then, Rob, your master of ceremonies, can't get right, will never get right as long as he was his Cowboys. And Lone Wolf would always be a loner. gain that plus money with those picks. And the first lady,
Live
love
betting.
you always. This is yours truly. Until Thursday night, y'all take care of yourself. Be blessed. Be safe this week. Take care of each other.
Whatever.
We are out. We are out. Have a blessed evening.